Y'all, I'm not going to pretend that this day didn't turn into one of the most top 10 amazing days. I'm not going to say that this is a normal workout and you're watching me get swole and get gains and go with me on my journey to the coffee shop. First of all, my place looks so good. I'm so happy I live here. So thankful. Chicago, you have this like magical power happening on me right now. I was thinking about moving away. You have lured me back. Today, I'm getting my hair done. I really didn't have anything else planned other than being outside. The weather was supposed to be around 75, 80 degrees. Stopped into Swada to get my favorite matcha latte in town before I headed to my hairdresser to get my hair done. Very coincidentally enough, I quit Soho House last month, and my number one fan there, Victoria, I had come out of the coffee shop and was filming my matcha for you. She saw me and came running out of the side door and gave me the biggest hug. We had a cute little catch up and she told me how much she misses me. I told her how much I miss her energy. My hair, I've been blonde since basically junior high. Thanks, Dad. He had my hair dyed blonde when I was 14. He had highlights put in. Here you're meeting my friend Austin. You're about to learn all about Austin and my relationship, and we're on just a casual walk. He texted me while I was working out this morning, and you guys, what unfolds the rest of today, I have no words. I'm speechless. This is a visual representation of what just happened. Like, we need to have a conversation. I have a friend who is a fellow real estate agent in Chicago. We randomly met. I thought we met in an elevator, but he just shared a couple minutes ago, he came clean that he saw me on a rooftop in a building we used to live in and was kind of intrigued by me. And then we met in an elevator, and then we started seeing each other at a coffee shop last year, like every morning, in the summer, like every morning. And we were having these conversations. And the first time we sat down, he like opened up very vulnerably with me about something. And I shared some insights and he's like, yes, you're pretty intuitive, because that's kind of exactly what happened. And we just developed this friendship, and like we were chatting and having these chats often. And then he got into a relationship, and I didn't see him for almost a year. And I ran into him about 2 weeks ago, and he was like, we should have conversations like this with other people. We should sit down, because I know there's other people that want to talk about this. And I was like, I love this idea. I think we should have something called conscious conversations, where it's just people that are woo-woo, like interested. And we get together once or twice a month and we just like share, like, what is the energy of this week? How are we feeling with like this new fire horse energy? How did that Mercury retrograde? Because like astrology is known for men to like be told that it's woo-woo weird. And even on my live stream that I did with some of my subscribers, you guys were like, it's weird. I'm not into that. But there are a lot more men that are learning to explore astrology and astrocartography and lunar years and how powerful the planets can be and their alignments matter in our lives. So we met up randomly and he was like, let's do this more. And then we met up randomly and sat down and started talking logistics of it. And then we didn't really talk for the last week. And randomly this morning, he was like, hey, how about we meet at the coffee shop in a few minutes? And I said, I had to get my hair done. I can't, but maybe later we go for a walk. And he was like, I'm going to be really busy. Probably not, but text me. So I text him and he was like, yeah, let's do it. I said, can we meet over at this other place, not the coffee shop? He said, yes, I'll see you there. So it completely took form multiple different ways, because initially he wanted the coffee shop. Then I switched it to this other place. I was going to walk one way. He picked a different route that's his normal route. And as we're on this route, we did one loop back towards my car, and then we just started again on the loop. And midway through that second loop, we have a man who stops us, who goes, excuse me, I saw you walking earlier at this intersection, and I overheard you talking about business and astrology. And I just wanted to stop you. You both are very fit. You seem like great vibes. Like, what's going on? What are you doing? And I'm like, we literally were just casually walking, and we have spoken about having a walking community conversation. And Ricky just stops us. Said
we heard us talking a little bit about business and astrology.
Yeah.
We covered a lot of ground.
We did.
That is so organic and natural of him. I mean, we are talking about how to attract an audience and form a topic, and he heard what we were talking about and came to us.
Like, this is literally what we want. We had talked in our meeting like 2 weeks ago about having a group get together where we have these conversations and we walk around the neighborhood. And now this man stops us, is attracted magnetically to us, and asks if he can be a part of what we were literally strategizing how to get people to join us. Because my thing is like, how do I market this on social media? What terminology can I use with men to get them to join? Because I'm looking to reach the men's. I'm looking to reach men that have been told to not have feelings, and then they get in a relationship and they're told you should have feelings. Like, I really want to help. I gotta switch hands. I really want to help the men's get more in touch with being vulnerable and emotions, and like having to communicate clearly what they need from partnerships so that they can have healthier, happier relationships. For not just for themselves, secretly for women. I'm doing this for you ladies, like, honestly. So the fact that we are on a walk and I am speaking with Austin about how do we market this? How do we find our people? How do I find men that want to have conversations about astrology? And the fucking universe, God, Big G, sends me my people. He literally sends this man who then walked with us for another 30 minutes, walked us to his building, offered for us to host in his building, explained personal reasons why he's looking to reach out to community, was vulnerable within 5 minutes of meeting us. Like, I'm speechless, which, you know, I'm never speechless. Look, my parking just expired. I literally got in the car 5 minutes before the parking expired. I had no idea how long we were going to walk. We literally walked the exact time I put into the meter. So we're on this walk, and Ricky is asking, so we're on this walk, and this gentleman is asking us like what it is. And I said, well, we're trying to figure out how to market it and whatever. And he was like, well, what you just explained is what all I needed to hear, because I'm here. And I was like, that's so funny. And I said, you know, I'm really like, the world is in a place of rebirth right now. And we look down and there's literally 2 dead birds. Like, right when I say like the world is in a rebirth right now, we find these dead birds, which is, we didn't see any birds for almost 2 hours. So that really weirded everybody out. And then he's like, where are you thinking of hosting this? And I was like, you know, we were thinking of hosting our first one at like this coffee shop. I am not exaggerating. We want to do the first one at like Swada, and little cutie patootie from Swada, she welcomes me, good morning. Yeah. And she did it just literally at that second. Within probably 5 seconds of me saying that, there's a woman at the coffee shop that always every morning goes, good morning, Lisa. She screams it out. I'm looking down at the crosswalk, and I hear her say, hello, Lisa. And I look up, and it's literally the coffee shop girl walking past seconds after I said we wanted to host the first one at the coffee shop. You guys, do you see how the uni works? Do you see? And then the other gentleman brought up religion, and I started sharing about Big G in my video last week, and how I believe that we are all oneness and we are all connected, and like how we feel about everyone else is how we're feeling about ourselves. And he was like, oh my gosh, I have to go meditate on that. And we started talking about meditation, like, you guys. But like, he is who I want to find.
That's crazy.
That was so fucking crazy.
So cool.
This has been the best Friday afternoon of my entire life. I feel so in alignment and happy, and like I could cry in a place of happiness. How beautiful the messages and the downloads and the connection and the serendipitous of what just happened. Like, the randomness of him texting me at 7:30, can we meet today? The randomness of me saying no, not then, but later. Him saying probably not. Then him saying one place, I'm picking another. Then I'm saying walk this place, he picks another. And we literally find the exact person that we are looking to call towards ourselves. Mic drop, you guys. I love you. I love you. I love this life. I love this world. I love this connection. I'm obsessed. So I just left that experience, and I needed to vlog about that. But off we go. It's only 3 o'clock, folks. We got way more hours to this beautiful day. It's like 80 degrees in Chicago. I'm sweating. I'm schwitzing. So I'm going to go put some shorts on, and I'm going to go for another walk. Stay tuned. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I was so in shock of what had happened that I did not remember to film anything else for you for the rest of the day. But I love you and thank you for joining my journey. And isn't this so exciting, you guys? Literally everything I talk about is like happening for you to witness. Have a beautiful day. Bye.